An idiot-proof guide to getting your dog to walk nicer on the lead. Now, I am going to take you outside of my dogs and show you a couple of methods, but before I do that, let's just talk about one little thing. There is no cheating way to do this. You have to put in some effort. If you do not want to train your dog, the only way to stop them from pulling is by doing something like a head collar or a figure of 8. Do this if you will, but please condition your dog to it, and please understand you haven't actually trained them to walk nicely. It's just masking their behaviour. That being said, I'm going to show you a couple of different methods on how to do it. And disclaimer for this video, we're not going to be talking about dog leads, we're going to be talking about methods. Obviously, you can do things like pressure release and stuff with slip leads. We're not talking about that today. Number one is start how you mean to go on. If your dog is dragging you out the door, they are already amped up and you're not going to get anywhere. So you need patience and you need to wait until you can get out the door nicely. And you will do that by teaching your dog to sit. You open the door, they wait, and then you go. Method number one is something called drip feeding. Drip feeding is when you have multiple little treats. You do 1 step, treat, 1, 2, treat, 1, 2, 3, treat, 1, 2, 3, 4, treat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, treat. And the point is that you build up your distance until eventually you can walk like this and your dog is literally knowing exactly what's happening and you reward them intermittently. This prevents your dog from rushing forwards. If you find at the minute you give your dog a treat and then once they've had the treat they rush forwards, having multiple little treats ready to drip feed stops that happening. The next method we're going to be talking about is using your body. So the minute your dog goes ahead of you, you're going to turn. And for this, you don't really need to say anything. You don't need to reward anything. You don't need to do anything. You just need to be concentrating. Really key thing is you are moving before your dog is pulling you. If you wait until your dog is putting pressure on the lead, you are too late. And the third method is when you are using the stop-start method. Now, for me, the stop-start method is my least favourite one, but we're going to talk about it because it does work with some dogs. So you stop and you wait till your dog has come back to where they're supposed to be and their lead is loose, and then you carry on walking again. And basically your dog learns that if they're pulling, you don't get anywhere. So she knows when I stop, she has to come back to me. There are multiple ways to get your dog to walk nicely. I suggest picking one method and giving yourself a lot of time and patience because it will take a long time to train. There is no quick way to do it.